How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel. First of the lockdown videos, daily turns. We've got that other bit of walnut from last night on the lathe today. I just tightened that woodworm screw up and went to use it and it was loose again, so watch out for that if you're using these woodworm screws. So this is a piece of walnut. It's about 9 inches tip to tip. Interesting shape. You can see why I saved this bit from the firewood pile. Bit windy out there on the lathe. I've got my new camera rig set up, and the tips of that were creating a lot of wind. So sorry about the noise. I'm turning this the other way around to usual. I'd usually put the flat face against the chuck, but I wanted the wingtips of the bowl to be up at the rim side, so I flattened off an area at the top, and we're turning it backwards. Nice and soft, this piece. It turned really easy. You can tell by the big cuts I'm taking there. So being as this is a small piece and reasonably in balance, we're turning at 2,300 RPM. Just putting the mortise in the bottom there, getting as close to 88mm as I can. So you can tell by the change in the note that that's now spinning at 2,300. It was at 1,400 before that. And on to sanding. Again, this big 5-inch pad is perfect for these bowls where you're sanding a lot of air. Sanded this one up to 800 grit. No sanding paste on this, straight to the shine juice. Now, people have been asking me in the comments, do I make my own shine juice? And the answer is yes. And if you want to know my formula, it is 1/3 isopropanol, 1/3 boiled linseed oil, 1/6 shellac sanding sealer, and 1/6 French polish. So we're on to the hollowing. Again, spinning at 2,300 RPM. And it was really easy going, a pleasure to turn this one. The bowl ended up slightly oval shaped on the back and round in the centre, so the wingtips were slightly inside the rim of the bowl, which gave me a little bit of, I wouldn't say trouble, but it gave me an interesting process for when I was hollowing out the rim. of the bowl. Probably a good time to tell you I've got my website up and running finally. It's willmakeseverything.com, and everything I make at the time that you watch this video will be on sale in the shop. If you fancy supporting the channel, they're all reasonably priced. You can tell me if you think they're too expensive or too cheap, or I'll be interested to hear your comments on that. And you know, just generally interested to see what you think of the website, so pop over and have a look. Let me know what you think. So I broke out the carbide tool there, and I kind of wish I didn't really, because it didn't really do anything that I couldn't do with the bowl gouge, and it left me with a little bit of tear out. So there we go, all shine juiced up. I lost one of the videos where I was sanding those flat areas down, sorry about that. You can see that little bit of tear out there, couldn't get that out. Again, those cutaways, they're exactly where you want the pad to be touching, but it's bouncing, so it didn't get in there very well. So here's a few glamour shots for you. Interesting looking little bowl. So yeah, I hope everyone's alright out there. Thanks very much for coming and watching the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.